Good morning, gang. Happy Tuesday. Sorry for being late, but the reason is pretty good. The video that I was going to post here about, half an hour ago, 45 minutes ago, well, 7:30 when I'm reporting this, or recording this is a better word. All of a sudden, as I was uploading it, there was other news that came out that was a little more important that I thought I'd tell you that affects us all directly. Now, I don't have to tell anybody about Russia, Ukraine. But the interesting developments over the last 36 hours have been kind of telling. Now, a couple of days ago, what was it, Sunday evening, Zelensky and Biden had a phone call. And Zelensky said flat out to Biden, you should come here. That would do a lot to alleviate any sort of invasion, okay, if Biden thought there was going to be one. Because mind you this, still, Russia, this is 2 days ago, Russia and Ukraine had said, no, there's no invasion that's imminent, blah, 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 blah. This is all Western propaganda. So Zelensky put his cards on the table and told Biden, hey, come see us. Biden, of course, had no answer. Never did, okay? Didn't say, yep, I'll get on the next Air Force One flight and be there. He didn't say, no, I'm not coming. They just kind of played dumb. Zelensky called Biden's bluff. Then yesterday, China had come out and said, the Global Times, which is China's propaganda media, flat out, CCP controlled, had come flat out and said that Russia doesn't want war, Ukraine doesn't want war. The only reason that there's any talk about all this is because Biden wants to salvage his economy at the expense of Europe's and Asia's. Okay, this is what China said. Not often do I agree with China, but it's funny because China agreed with what I've been saying for 2 months? So what do we awaken to this morning? Russia is withdrawing troops from the Ukraine border because there wasn't anything going. The Ukraine border, mind you, 100 miles to 240 miles away. Okay, that's what the media has said is the border so quick. Like I said, Havana's closer to Miami than the Russians were to Ukraine. But with all this crap of Jake Sullivan, we're going to war, war is imminent, war's going to start tomorrow, all the Chicken Little shit, okay? Russia said, our exercises are done, we're moving all the troops out. That was it, okay? Remember, tomorrow was supposed to be the invasion. The U.S. intelligence, which hurts me to say this, screwed up again. And like I said the other day, who the hell announces their plans? We're coming out on the 16th. No, okay? And that's certainly something that's held very closely. Yes, okay? D-Day didn't just happen instantly or something like that. But it certainly wasn't all the troops knew what was going on. They literally had short notice, okay? A very tight circle of senior officers knew what was going on. That was it, all right? So either U.S. intelligence is saying that Moscow's military is so screwed up that, generals in the military are telling the West what's going on or not hiding things, not keeping secrets. Possible, sure, okay. Probable, no. My two favorite things. So, no invasion tomorrow. Moscow is pulling troops out, okay? And that's the end of it. Guess what, guys? All these people saying World War III is coming, World War III is imminent, blah, blah, blah. What do you do if your backyard is nuked? It was never going to happen. Just like La Palma was never going to create a 400-foot tsunami on the East Coast. It makes for great conspiracy theory. It makes for wonderful clickbait. The media can tell you all about that, okay? But in the end, it all makes for wonderful egg on your face, okay? Why? And I still go back. What purpose would this have ever had? Now, diplomatically, sure. Could Russia recognize Donetsk and Lugansk as independent republics, as they call themselves? There was the DPR and the LPR or something like that. Yeah, sure, but they're not going to get recognized on a main stage. Russia may recognize them as independent republics, but they're still part of Ukraine, okay? That'd be no different than Mexico recognizing Texas as an independent republic. That's wonderful, okay? But Texas is still part of the United States. Sorry, Texans, you are. I know you don't want to be. But, this, from the beginning, has all been military exercises on sovereign territory, and the West is going to jawbone it to something bigger. Now, watch what you see in the next 24 to 48 hours. The media, the White House, Biden's strong presence and strong words toward Putin have prevented Putin from doing something. This, I guarantee, I've said this before, this is exactly what's going to happen, okay? Watch what comes out of the rest of the world media. As usual, Biden was wrong again, trying to fear-monger. So Biden's going to try to use this as, gee, look, I flexed the American muscle and we pushed the Russians back. Nobody's going to believe that. And the rest of the world's going to go look at the Biden administration and go, like I said the other day, paranoid, schizophrenic, weak president, making up stuff to embolden him. I mean, it was a win-win situation for Biden. If Russia did invade, if he did goad Putin into doing something, then China's right. Then the U.S. economy would be emboldened, okay, at the expense of the European economy. If Putin doesn't do anything, then Biden says, look, I was able to diplomatically talk him down. I'm the world's greatest foreign policy expert there ever was. Pass the pudding. That's kind of what's going on. So it's just very, very, very interesting here that rational thinking is still the way to go. But good news, apparently the threat is over. We'll see you later. Pinball out.